Well, hello there, friends, and welcome to my kitchen. I am Mickey B. Have we met? If not, it's nice to meet you, and thank you for joining me today. Today, we will be cooking my favorite quick, simple, easy, and delicious chili dish using my Instapot. And I'm showing you the ingredients here. We've got pinto beans, black beans, kidney beans, and green giant whole kernel sweet corn, chili seasoning packet, Old El Paso for 17 cents in clearance. I'm using my little Dollar Tree meat chopper. I'm so excited to use that today. I've got my ground turkey that got smashed in the freezer, and I have some salsa that I got from El Pollo Loco, in addition to some salsa that I will be adding as well. Okay, that reminded me to pull it out. The Pace Original Picante Salsa. This is medium, what is it? Medium hotness? Medium, I don't know the word to use. Medium hot. And yeah, so I like to use up my little El Pollo Loco salsas because they are very good. And yeah, this is just basically simple ingredients. Sometimes I might add vegetables to this, like broccoli, but you can make it however you like. This is my favorite version to make. And so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my Instapot and let that start to heat up. So plug this in back here. That turns this pot, oops, let's take the lid off. Okay, and then right now what I'm going to do is hit sear saute right here. And that's going to start heating that pot up so I can put my meat in there and start chopping it up with my meat chopper. Do I need to add a little oil in here? I don't think so. It's not necessary, but you could if you wanted to. You could add a little oil in there. But all the liquids and everything from the beans and the corn, I'm not going to drain any of them. I just put them all in that pot. Pretty much just mix everything together and let it cook. It's so simple, it's ridiculous. Okay, hopefully I am getting some good footage here. I'm gonna go ahead and take my meat that I've opened up right here and pour it into the pot, blood and all. The pot's been heating up, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my meat chopper. See how it breaks up that meat? Oh, you know what? I gotta put in my garlic. Some garlic in here. I just plop it on in there. I don't measure when it comes to garlic. Garlic is good for you. It helps lower your blood pressure as well. Can't go wrong. See how well that breaks that heat up in there? Now in this Instapot, or my version of the Instapot, it's not the brand, but this is Best Buy's version. Their brand is Insignia. And I think they probably all work the same though, but when you turn it on, it automatically, when you put it on sear saute, you automatically get 30 minutes. So it's been heating for roughly 7 or 8 minutes, or 6 or 7 minutes I should say. And then you're just going to let this cook, and you'll see in no time this meat is going to be done because it happens pretty quickly. So while that's in there cooking like that, I'm going to come back over here and open up my ingredients and get ready to dump them inside the pot once the meat is done. So I like to have everything ready, so I'm just going to have that open. And you'll see how quick and easy this dish comes together. It's just like I say, it's ridiculous how easy it is. And that's what I love about this dish. So I've already wiped off all the lids, the tops of my cans. Now I'm going to open them all up. And I'm just using this hand opener so that I can just stand here and do everything instead of running back and forth from one side of the kitchen to the next. There's that. And like I said, I'm going to put all of my ingredients in at one time So there's no need to drain anything. Now, if you choose to drain, you can. But I don't do that because I like the juice that all of this produces. So I don't, like I said, I don't drain anything. I don't think it's necessary. And then I add the salsa. This is my secret ingredient, my salsa. If you really want that southwestern taste, then add some salsa in there. That's why that El Pollo Loco leftover salsa comes in handy. It's perfect for it. And then just be careful with these lids, because you can easily cut yourself with these things. So you want to be very, very careful. Now my meat is pretty much done already. It actually is done. I'll show you in a second. Let me open this can because we're getting ready to dump everything in here. So before I could even get the lids to these cans open, the meat's already done. And it was thawed up already, so that helped as well. Let me get this lid out of here. There we go. Alright, let me just rinse my hand off in the sink here. The last thing I need to do is get these lids off of these little sauces so I can dump them in here as well. So let's move this out of the way. Lid 1, lid 2, lid 3, and lid 4. Okay, are you ready to see how quickly this goes? That's why I'm letting the camera run. I'm doing this in real time so you can really grasp how quick this dish comes together. So let me see, I can hold you in my hand. So the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to put in let me move this cord from this camera. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is dump in the seasoning packet, making sure I'm not fogging up the camera lens. Give that a little mix in the meat so we can get some even distribution here. Did you see how well done that meat is? You see how hot this thing is? That sear and saute is no joke in the Instant Pot. And you see how nice and crumbly it is thanks to this meat cutter? Ooh, this was such a great find at the Dollar Tree. I was so happy to get this thing. You have no idea. No idea. Alright, so we've got that seasoning packet very well distributed amongst the meat. Now let's just dump. So we got the kidney beans. And then we're going to do the black beans. Making sure I got you in focus, because you know, trying to cook with one hand and that other arm not moving is a little challenging. We got the kidney beans. All that good juice drain in there. We've got the corn. And let's get these little salsa packets in here. You know, I forgot to take the lid off the paste. I don't know why I keep forgetting that tonight. And every time I mess with these, it reminds me that I need to do something with that one. Number 3. And number 4. Now let's give this a little mix with the, I guess you can also use this as a spoon as well. Now, as you see, it's not too loosey-juicy. To me, it's just perfect. It's got the right amount of liquid, the right amount of substance, so that you can have something to chew on and eat. And I just need to take the lid, the top off this salsa right here, so I can pour some of this in there. I normally try to do like a half a cup or 8 ounces. Maybe that's a cup. That should be plenty. I don't want to overdo it, because normally I make a little bit more. I normally do 2 cans of all of the beans, but this isn't gonna make, I don't think so anyways. So yeah, and all you have to do now, the beauty of this dish, why it's so quick, you don't even need like the Instapot feature, like the, you all right, Lacey? You okay? All right. So you don't really need the feature of the steam to cook it really quickly, because everything in here already is cooked. All you want to do now is put the top on, not for the steaming effect, but just to allow it to cook, because make sure this is in the, close that lid up so that it'll get a little steam, but not like steaming it. And then I just leave it on sear saute. It's another 16 minutes from the 30 minutes when I originally turned it on. And in 16 minutes it'll be done, and it won't really be any steam to let out of there. It's just like a slow cook, kind of like a crock pot type of cook. But all you're doing is allowing it time to heat everything up and let some of those flavors mesh together. And then you've got yourself a nice, delicious dinner. So I just wanted to share that with you. And when it's done after 16 minutes, I'll open it up and plate up a bowl for you so you can see how delicious and quick this dish really is. Okay, my 16 minutes are up, and it did produce a little steam, because this little silver button right here, when it pops up like that, then that means there's a little steam that generated inside the Instapot. So now I just need to turn the vent button so that steam can be released. So let me get a rag real quick. Okay, I don't know if it's going to be a lot in there, so let's just do like this. Yeah, we got a little. It's coming out. It's not that much though. But when it releases and that silver button goes back flush, then I can open it up and show you what it looks like. So hold tight. Well, okay, now the coast is clear. The tab has mashed all the way back down in its little hole, and we vented everything out. We've got it open so it can vent. Let's turn. Ooh, that's kind of warm. That's how you know it's open. Let's actually unplug this, because when you leave it plugged in, it continues to warm it, keep it warm, and it stays warm on its own, just without anything. So let's set that there. Let's give this a stir. I'm sorry. Give it a stir. You see how it loosened up a little? Because everything in that little 16 minutes of that little steam that it did generate allowed all those flavors and seasonings to meld together. So everything now is a nice blend, and the chili sauce, so you're going to taste all that in each bite. So I'm gonna let it cool off a little, and then I'll bowl. Actually, I can plate up a bowl and let that cool off while it's sitting there, because I am ready for dinner. I'm hungry tonight. And there you have it, folks. A nice hearty bowl of the quickest, easiest chili you'll ever make. It's still hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this cool off some before I dive into it. But I figured I'd go with the soup mug tonight instead of the bowl. And actually, I have one of those things from the Dollar Tree where I can sit this in and not burn my hand. Let me pull that little baby out. Hold on. Okay, there it is. You guys remember, well, my Dollar Tree friends, you remember these little soup cozies that the Dollar Tree sold? I think it was last year and maybe the year before as well. So this is perfect to sit this in, and because this mug is actually really hot, but inside this cozy, it's going to be pretty safe to go ahead and hold on to it while I wait for it to cool down. So yeah, there we go. A nice hearty bowl of chili. Try it, guys. You guys will see how quick and easy. And some people have sour cream, green onions, you know, all the different chili fixings that they like to add to chili. But I just like mine plain, just like the simple, sweet, and to the point. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed this video tonight, and leave me a comment if you have any questions about this dish, or if you want to share one of your own. And you guys have a great morning, noon, or night, weekend, weekday, whenever you're watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, thumbs up, like, subscribe. You know the drill. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.